We're looking at Eventide. This is a free horizontal shmup that I found in the Shmup Junkie Discord. Someone posted it up in one of the channels, and it looked pretty interesting to me. So I decided to check it out. And it's a new game made by WT Games. The whole kind of like concept and atmosphere of this game has a really dope like film noir cyberpunk kind of feel, and you get to see that in just all the visuals and everything else. The music has this like really cool like synthwave soundtrack, and yeah, that sounds very nice, and it really helps and lends to the atmosphere of the game. Back to the visuals. The visuals look pretty good. I would say your ship looks well designed and detailed. The enemies look well designed and detailed. Even the bigger enemies look very well designed. What I will say is that your main shot, I kind of wish that it looked a little more impactful. I will say the backgrounds look pretty good. The only thing is that they look kind of like upscaled a little bit, and they look very stretched out almost. One thing I had kind of a problem with visually is the shots. They look like coins, and I thought they were coins, so I was like running into them trying to collect the coins, and like no, it was bullets. So I think the dev, if they ever try to decide upon making a like a update, is to change the color of those yellow bullets. Gameplay wise, everything feels very responsive. I will say that one thing that's kind of cool is that you have a drone, and with that drone, you can do a few things with it. Aside from it helping you shoot things, it can reflect lasers, and you can also grab items and damage bosses sometimes with it. And that's pretty cool that it has like multiple uses. Some of the enemies I noticed are a little aggressive, like some of the smaller enemies, they just kind of like, get real close to you and like run into you. And then there's some other bigger enemies that kind of get like very close and throw out shots at you that you have to just kind of just maneuver around slightly. You also get to upgrade your main shot, which is pretty cool. But again, the design of the shot, it just doesn't look very like impactful at all. It just looks just kind of like, it looks a little like stale. There are extra ships. I think they're just skins pretty much. There aren't anything like different with the different ships that I noticed. I mean, maybe I need to take a different look, but but yeah, they didn't really have any sort of difference to them instead of just cosmetics. And you can also change the drone to make something look a little bit more fun. And one thing I really like in between the stages, there's these like comic book panels. They look very good. It's a free game, so I highly recommend, give it a try, give it a download, see if you like it. I wouldn't mind the developer expanding on this a little bit more in the future. All right, 1cc time in normal mode, and I choose the little Cadillac ship. I don't know why I chose it. Maybe because it just looks like maybe the size of it helped a little bit for some reason, and I don't know what the hurt box is for the ship in this game, but it looks nice and slim, not very tall. And I'm gonna be very honest with you, this did take me a few tries. This game does have some memory elements to it, mixed in with a little bit of bullet hell sometimes, but not too much. So right now I'm taking down these big enemies before they do anything else. Got this big, nice looking carrier. I love how it looks. Look at the detail on it. And I'm shooting these missiles. And look, the shots, they're kind of like blending in a little bit with the explosion. So yeah, be careful of that. All right, so now we get to use the reflector with the drone. That's pretty useful. We get to use it here. Yeah, those enemies look great, by the way. There we go. They kind of signal out visually when they're going to throw out another laser. All right, here comes this big ship. This thing looks amazing. So here we go. Again, they're not coins. They're absolutely not coins. And right here, I'm just shooting these missiles, keeping in mind of those coin-looking bullets. Now we have shooting lasers and, reflecting lasers and shooting the missiles. All right, took down the boss. And at first, that was a little tricky because, like, you know, you want to shoot the missile, but when you shoot the missile, you're vulnerable to the laser. So that was actually kind of a nice little spicy sort of like obstacle. All right, here we go. Looks like I have my multiplier all the way up. Yep, dealing with these enemies. I know the formation of them. Yep, using my lasers to take them down. Look. Yeah, I had to memorize all that. Those warning signs look like the logo to that show, Deal or No Deal. And I'm glad that they let you know that there's some, you know, hazards coming. That's always pretty useful. Here we go with this enemy again. See, we need that type of bullet throughout the, you know, the first stage. Now this is a little tricky because again, reflecting the lasers, then choosing if I want to shoot the missiles. So to keep it on the safe side, I let the missile just rotate. Oh man, because that used to get me a couple times before. This enemy again. I don't know if there's proximity damage in this game. And also using the drone to capture items, that's pretty useful. Here we go with these enemies, they're pretty big. Try to take them down before they start shooting and getting close, because a lot of enemies have a tendency to just get up close and personal. Alright, here we go with this boss. I would say this boss isn't too tough. Like these shots are, you know, pretty easy to react to and pretty easy to see. Then you have, you know, he's throwing these tentacles at you that are, you know, you can explode. Oh, right here, yep. Use your item grabber to hit that part. And now they're throwing computer motherboards at you. Yep, item grabber to hit the core of the boss. And it seems like that's the only damage that you take is from that. I'm looking at the life bar right now. Here we go again. Okay. Now we have those explosions or whatever they're supposed to be mixed in with the motherboards. More bullets. Being very, very careful. Well, not that careful. I was trying to no miss this stage as well. I was a little bummed out that I got hit right there. Man, look at the rain and with the background of the stage. That's one thing with the backgrounds. They look cool and they repeat, but yeah, they just look a little just like too just like almost dithered out a little bit. Alright, final stage. Look at that big enemy. Looks great. But now they brought back the yellow coin bullets. And honestly, I don't know. Maybe they did that because they thought it will kind of blend in too much with the background if they use a different color. No, I think if they would have stuck with the magenta-looking bullets from the second stage, and maybe put some sort of outline around them or something like that, that would probably help. But thankfully, you know, I kind of know that they're not coins anymore. Yeah, that little snake eye enemy was pretty easy to take down. Yeah, look how close these enemies are kind of getting. All right, we have these Vecna from Stranger Things looking enemies with the lasers. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah. I got hit right there because what was I trying to do? I think I was trying to shoot it with my regular shot. Okay, now we have this rotating laser enemy. Got 3 more Vecnas. Yep, taking them down one by one. Upgrade my shot. There we go. Final boss. I think you can destroy those eyeballs, but I think they're just really, really tanky. Now right here, you use your item grabber to hit the eye that's in his hand. You know, use your drone to hit it. The thing is that like, I think I was too far away from it. Now I'm at a nice range. There we go. There we go. Maybe I should have tried, but for some reason when I was pressing the button, I couldn't get it when their hand was like at the bottom left. All right, here we go again. End of this particular phase. Okay, now, all right. It seems like now I'm sort of like destroying some of those eyeballs. Got him again. Throwing out more coin bullets mixed in with lasers. So yeah, this is tough because you gotta dodge the bullets and then just try your best to reflect the laser. There we go. Got him. Okay, last phase. Now this, oh wow. I don't know what I was doing there. I think it caught me off guard, the speed of it. Now this is a little tough because these shots are now aiming towards you, and now I have to like redirect them as best I can while trying to reflect the laser. It's kind of a slow process. And I think, did I just try to just regular shoot it a few times? Let's see. Because I think I was getting kind of tired of doing this. I was like, is there any other way to get damage? Ooh, almost got hit. There we go. I think I did shoot it to kill it or something. Cool, and we are done. GG's. 3 stages. I wish there was more. And also, when you play the game, take time to read these panels. It's a pretty cool story. But yeah, that's about it. Eventide, a free game. Check it out.